Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my extra week coffee for a little coffee from Tkapistan. Today we've got the Curious Predator, Dan Allen. He's one of my personal faves. So I'm gonna shove some of this coffee down my throat. Let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
He walks in and he makes himself right at home. I mean, he basically acts as if he were showing up at an old friend's house.
Well, I want to take a shower and look pretty and everything.
I don't know.
We clearly.
What the hell is Dell saying? I know I do this every time, but every time I'm like, what is Dell even saying?
As if he were showing up at an old friend's house. I mean, he walks in and he makes himself right at home. I mean, he basically acts as if he were showing up at an old friend's house.
Well, I want to take a shower and look pretty and everything.
Well, I wanted to take a shower and look pretty and everything. Excuse me.
I don't know.
Getting over a cold.
We clearly have the element of surprise.
Surprise!
I mean, these guys
Sniffly
sometimes
J.
don't know whether to think I'm the mad dad who came in unexpectedly, the police, or an investigative reporter. And so their mind is whirling away trying to figure out how they're going to deal with this situation.
What's up to the Blossom? I'm on JTCap.
Sometimes they just decide they're going to...
Jay is one of these guys with a cold. Yeah, although I'm feeling a lot better today.
Act like they did nothing wrong.
Would you come on over here and have a seat, please?
Jeez. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Good, sit down. What's going on?
I just meeting a friend that I met on the internet.
Really? Alan did not miss a beat. It was almost as if...
I forgot how hilarious his screen name is. I almost spat out my freaking coffee there. Dan Allen, a.k.a. Trying to Be Normal. What a good start at the trying to be normal thing.
Really? Alan
Really?
did not miss a beat. It was almost as
Trying and
if
failing, indeed.
when I walked in, I was somebody he had met before. No admission at all that this was a bad situation, that what he was doing here constituted a felony. He was here to have a date with a 13-year-old, and yet now he's going to be my best friend.
And who's your friend who you met on the internet?
Sam.
Sam.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Sam is who?
Person I met off the internet.
Man, woman?
Oh, it's a girl.
It's a girl.
I don't know how old. That's why I'm here. I'm just curious.
They can say they're curious, and I'm sure they're...
I don't know how old, though. That's why I'm here. I'm just curious. So damn curious.
They are curious.
Why so curious?
But when you go back and read the chat log, it's not hard to see that they were more than curious. They were there to actually have a sexual liaison.
It was curiosity absolutely curiosity that got me.
And what's your name?
Dan.
Dan. And what's your last name, Dan?
Alan.
Alan.
We knew that there was a conviction in his past. It had to do with a domestic incident, stalking. He had gotten in trouble for that.
Oh, right, I forgot he's a stalker, too. Dan Allen. It's just got quite the rap sheet going on. Didn't he, die in prison, or as soon as he got out of prison, he died, something like that?
So, here he is, some years later, apparently willing to commit another crime.
How old are you, Dan?
47.
47.
But,
And you say, just wait 1 second, and you say, wow, 13, am I too old? Nah, am I
Well,
too young? I hate to say this, but you're
okay.
not. Why do you hate to say that?
Then let me
Because it's
say-
like I'm some old pervert, but girls your age
Yeah,
are
okay.
so much
But
more
let
fun.
me- I have conversations like this with people that turn out to be guys more than half the time.
My excuse is that I have a long history of doing this. I've done this many times before, Chris, don't you see?
You know, or they turn out to be very nice women, and that's basically how it goes out there. You know what I mean?
But if somebody tells you they're a 13-year-old girl, don't you see something inappropriate about that?
Maybe so, but I had my big doubts that she was 13.
But if somebody says they're 13, maybe you should just stay away.
Well, yeah,
Stay
you're
away.
absolutely.
I mean, why take a chance?
Like I say, a couple past experiences show that they're never 13. You know.
So you visited people online. You visited people who you met online who said they were 13 before?
Well, yeah, 13 or 15.
So it's not the first time you've done this.
Well, no, wait a minute.
Hold on now, wait a minute.
I've never met a 13-year-old girl from offline.
But what I'm
That's what I'm
saying
trying to
is,
say.
did you ever go
Because-
meet somebody who said they were 13 online?
No, not 13. 16 in my area, and it was a guy that was, I don't know, mid-20s, you know, who had a big laugh on me. That's why I was just very curious.
There were a few
So
moments
damn
when I was talking
curious.
to Dan Allen where I thought, based upon the look in his eyes, that this could go a couple different ways. One of them, not so good.
Boy, I wish I could just run home with my tail between my legs, and I feel like apologizing, but I mean, like,
I feel like apologizing, but it's a victimless crime. I don't know who to apologize to.
it's cyber. Who do I apologize to? And I don't know. I feel sick.
Well, I am not the police, but I am Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer predators. He knows that he's in a bad situation once the camera guys come out. And so he's not going to try to be my pal anymore. He's mad.
Mad.
Well, I'll shove that camera down his
I
throat.
don't think you're going to want to do that.
Why is that?
I don't think you'll want to do it. Now, we can't keep you here. If you want to say anything else to us, we'd love to hear it. You're free to leave, obviously, if you want to go. Had he decided to pursue the more aggressive route, and had he gotten physical, I mean, we had security there, and security people would have stepped in to prevent that from happening.
Well, we have one old guy named Ron, but he counts as our security.
Okay, but can I talk to you outside?
You can say whatever you want to say.
Well, I mean, I obviously want to say something off camera.
Well, I can't have the cameras turned off at this point.
Well, then I'd like to say that pretty much I think you have it all wrong.
Pretty much, you have it all wrong.
Your point's well taken.
If you want to follow up, my email's on here, my phone number's on there. You can call me, talk to me if you want to follow up.
Hi, guys. Pretty weird.
Pretty weird.
Cut.
I know that what he wants to do is get me outside off
Cut.
camera and try to convince me.
That's a million IQ play. If you say cut, then the cameras have to turn off. Damn it, I didn't think about if the predators cut. Yeah, 40 chest right there. Yeah, indeed. Cut. Pretty weird, guys. Cut.
that he shouldn't be a part of our investigation. And that's just not an option. And so it sounds weird, but I'm trying to be, polite and decent with the guy, but yet at the same time suggest that, okay, it's time to go. Well, they're going to stay on. I mean, you're free to leave at any time. I mean, I'm not going to try and keep you here. If you have anything else you'd like to say, fine.
No, you're just doing a story, and I've got caught up in it, is what you're saying. But it's probably a very good story.
Anything else you'd like to
Nope.
Nope.
Free to go. Why don't you come on out the front if you like? Sure. Yeah. I think sometimes these guys.
Guys, they must have had someone coming up the back if they're trying to get them to go out the front to get arrested. They had to really turn around that Riverside house really quickly. They had so many Preds coming in.
They're trying to figure out, how they're going to leave. If they go out a different door, are they better off doing that? Most of these guys are not hardened criminals who are going to try and run from police. Once they see that they're going to be arrested, that a number of deputies or officers are there, they pretty much cooperate.
Pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 3 years in state prison. Let's take a look at the wiki. I wonder if it's that song that keeps getting me copyright claimed. Dan Allen, TCAP Wiki. Let's go. Because I think he died or something. Like right after he got out of prison or something. Death and aftermath. After being released in the fall of 2008 in deteriorating health, Allen passed away on January 9th, 2009 at the age of 51 and was cremated. Chris's podcast, Predators I've Caught, include a young woman named Daniela in April 2021 who talked about her father. When the episode aired in March 2006, she and her family recorded it and gathered it to watch together. They were shocked that Allen had been discovered, but not shocked by his actions. Although Daniela had gone on with her life, she had spent a lot of time researching Allen's case. She had received calls from many others who claimed to have been abused by Allen in some way. Well, nice. What's its 2024 update? Jesus says Stark. Yeah, right. Gather around the TV family. Oh, look, it's Dad. We're surprised he's on there, but not that surprised. In a Reddit AMA in 2024, Dan's daughter confirmed her dad's cause of death was a heart attack. She also shared a picture of a younger Dan, seen here. She also answered various questions, including confirmation that the way he behaved around minors had always been a cause for concern. Trivia. In the televised episode containing Dan Allen's interview and arrest, he can be seen sitting near Jean-Pierre Wary in the temporary detention area in the Sting House. Well, that's cute. A little Predator roundup for you there. So that's Dan Allen, the Curious Predator. That's all I've got for today. I'm going to call it a day. So until next time, I've been Jay McCain. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance. Be where your feet are. Strive to be no one nowhere. And of course, as always, stay water, my friends.